Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Fish in North Atlantic. And like I said in the last episode, when we ended things off, we are starting exactly right where we left, except 18 hours later. Actually, no, it's more like 10. But besides the point, hopefully we can catch a lot of fish because we need it. The next goal will be to get the Scarlet crab boat. It is $4.9 million. So that's pretty large chunk of change that we need to get. Oh, good. You better get it, okay? Because I was about to be mad. Tin Man is still here with me, of course, because he has nothing better to do with his life except to talk to me. So, Tin Man, how is it going?
I'm doing good. I'm still fishing.
You're still fishing too? What?
Yeah,
I mean, surprise,
but
surprise. I mean,
I had to use a different boat though.
look at
What
that.
happens when you max your quota?
Now, I don't know if YouTube is going to let you see this, but we have a line here, if you follow my mouse, and then you see the line here, and then it big O curves and it goes right back down, right next to that boat. Now, of course, YouTube does its own thing. And what does YouTube do? YouTube likes to make the game darker. So, like, I can see perfectly fine. You can see the boat perfectly fine. Everything's fine. And then when YouTube processes it or does
It's a
whatever it
Druid's
does,
filter.
it gets dark. So I do apologize for that. And yes, this one is at night. I completely forgot what time is it anyway. It's 5:17. So in about 2 hours, you should be able to start see something. If it's even
Yeah.
in real life, you should be able to see something. And the water is nice and blue as of right now. Here, let's actually turn on the spotlight.
It
That doesn't do
stays.
anything. Hmm?
Hopefully it stays.
No, no, it doesn't stay because around
Have you come
noon.
across any? Have you come across any tuna that are just floating, not swimming?
No, don't think so.
I have.
Really?
Yeah, there's a couple of them right there.
I mean,
Just
I
floating.
love that you are showing all these pictures to me. Like I said, you could have your own video and show us what you're looking at right now.
I could,
But why are you not?
because it's only a question.
Is it a question,
It was.
or is it not a question?
It is the question.
Is the world of worlds a question or not,
It's not a question. The
or is it
statement.
an answer?
The statement.
I have to say, I was when Tin Man was questioning me on what game I was playing for 5 minutes. Not even kidding you. I was actually playing Del Arroyo, or whatever the Mexico map I'm calling the wild.
Oh yeah.
I haven't played that map except the one or two times that we played together.
You know what? I was playing it last night too.
You
I was, look,
were
I was looking for the great one.
the great one. I've never seen one except from the 100 DD to 33. Didn't he say he got two of them?
Scarecrow. He got
Scarecrow got two?
three of them, I think, so far.
Three of them. Well,
Yeah.
that just proves it to you right there, sir, that they have more time than I do.
Yeah. That they do.
Yeah, because I don't have enough time to do anything. With dealing with you all day and my wife,
Oh, wow, wow, wow.
I know, gotta love it. I'm just keeping up this whole comedy thing that people say that they come to watch the videos for. The comedy. Oh, great. Now you're sending me things. What? Oh, so you
That
sent. Hey, that's where I'm
uh,
at.
just a little bit of tuna there.
Yeah, that's right where I'm at. Interesting. It's kind of weird how the map is almost identical, at least for now. But then again, if they have the habitats, I wonder if the habitats are in different locations on the map, or if they're at the same location
No, they're
for
different.
everything. Are they though? Like the scallop habitat and everything else.
Well, you should be able to look at your map and
Well,
see
here, let's
where
see.
your numbers are.
I have one. Oh, I deleted all my My scallop habitats, I forgot. I forgot.
Well, I guess you got to get some more tips and it'll show you.
I mean, to be honest with you, I'm not real worried about it until I can get the Ocean Scout.
Because see, I've got 3 different tips. I've got one for scallops, one for tuna, and one
Copenhagen,
for
Grizzly.
for mackerel. And they're all in different areas, but they're all still numbered 1.
Really? So is
Yeah.
it the habitat all in that one greater area?
No.
Are you sure? Here, let's
Yeah.
see. Logbook, I believe it is. There we go. Medium. Oh, so my scallop habitat's growing quite nicely.
Mm-hmm. Mine's
Interesting.
full.
Mine's all medium except habitat 4, wherever that is. Redfish habitat 2 is on a medium. And my crab is at a low. Great! Fantastic.
Yeah, my crab's low too right now.
Well, didn't you just go crabbing?
No, I've been since our competition. I haven't crabbed. I've been tuna, and I have 2 habitats, 1 and 2, and both are high.
I moat high.
So is my sword,
Nobody wants to talk about your sword.
and all of my scallops. Even though I did scallops, 2 nights ago or 2 days ago, they're all at high habitat. So that's good.
Good. Never seen high before, but that means that you'll be catching some good fish. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, and I've been tuna fishing for 3 days straight in that same area, and I haven't taken and killed it at all this time.
Well, what do you
Still
think I'm
showing
doing?
high.
I've been fishing in this little shoal here along this bank for a long time, and I haven't touched it. It don't feel. I mean, I used to get the first time I set, I got 3 per line, and now I got 2 per line, and now it's bouncing between 1 and 2. So
So it might be getting close to being low.
it might be, but I ain't worried about it. What in the world? Oh, there's birds. I thought I saw a UFO right there. There's birds flying in the air.
That's a habitat.
I was like, oh my goodness! I thought that there was like a UFO or something. Oh, now what did you send me?
Oh,
He's worse
nothing.
than my wife, I'm telling you. Oh, hi. Oh, all the fish are just... The fish just chipped in, yep, because it got super lagged. Oh my goodness, they're like a bunch of trout when they're stocking, man.
There's a lot of them, eh?
Now, it's only going to be fair as if they actually bite the line. If not, I need to mark this spot too, go get some sort of a harpoon vessel,
And come back.
and go harpooning. But it's all swordfish, you know, and that's the problem. Here, let's see, quotas here. I have 400,000 basically of tuna I can catch, and still 500,000 of swordfish. Because I've been nailing the tuna, but not the swordfish. But
I don't even have a pound of swordfish on my double trouble.
really, because I have more swordfish. I mean, it looks like a bunch of mice, you know, like on the Ratatouille movie when they're running out of the fridge. That's what it looks like.
And the last couple times, what I've done is I've taken 65 or 60 lines of herring and then 15 of squid. And I'll still set the squid and I'll catch tuna.
I mean,
I
I
haven't
didn't
been catching-
figure that you would set the herring and not the squid, you know?
And it still catches them.
I mean, but are you sure that you set the squid and the herring, or
Yep,
just
yep.
the herring, you know?
No, because I set out all 65 of my herring
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, waited the 18 hours, pulled them all, and I still had about 11,000, 10,000 pounds free. So I set another 4 or 5, and they were squid, and I caught tuna. I didn't catch any sword on.
Oh, that is very interesting.
Yeah.
You want to know what else is interesting?
$500,000. What's that?
My wife is always worried about me killing myself. Like, you know, on a side-by-side or ATV or something. You know, doing something stupid, like I would never do.
Oh,
And,
no.
you know, I would not go down the muddiest road I could find or the rocky road or nothing like that. You know, I wouldn't do that.
I could never see you saying, "Hold my root beer. Watch
That's right.
this."
Hold my root beer. I'm going to do it sober, right? Well, she said something yesterday. We went up in the woods hunting yesterday, and you know, if you're on the server at Discord, you can see my pictures that my lady took. Did you catch the line? Yes, you did. But my lady took some pictures, and I posted them on the server. So if you are curious, the link is in the description. But she said, you know, we found like this super muddy trail because it just rained again, and it was pretty muddy. Not gonna lie. I mean, it was muddy. And she goes, "You know what that road would be good for?" And I said, "What's that?" And she goes, "That's a side-by-side road." And I looked at her and I said, "Honey, you don't
Yeah, we're getting
understand how
nerdy.
much I'm gonna marry you right now, okay?"
Wouldn't you
Yeah.
take your truck up it?
Oh, hell no. No.
Why not? Why not?
My truck ain't four-wheel drive.
Oh, it's only a 2-wheel drive? What kind of redneck are you?
The redneck that
I'm a
couldn't...
highway.
The
I'm a
redneck that
highway
couldn't
pounder.
afford the truck when I bought it.
Yeah, 4x4s are expensive.
Yeah. Well, sadly, it's a 4x2. So basically, what that means is that it sits as high as a four-wheel drive, but it's only two-wheel drive, which don't make any sense to me. But whatever.
Yeah,
So
it's
I
like
mean,
probably a 4-wheel drive suspension too.
probably, but I mean, it's just a two-wheel drive truck. So, which is fine because you know I gotta drive
Stay
that
on
truck to
pavement.
work. So she's a gravel and highway princess, and then I go through mud puddles to get her muddy.
That's a pavement pounder. Pavement pounder.
That's right. You know, just like a semi. You know, it's super funny to think about a semi because you know they're super powerful. They can haul a lot. They can do the stuff like that. You put a a grain of mud underneath that tire, and the tire spins out.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's like, really?
As soon as all the treads get filled up, it's nothing but a slick.
Not even that. Like a over-the-road semi is just worthless. It can go on gravel. It can go on the highway. It could go on asphalt. Whatever. You put that sumbitch in a mud lot, you might as well forget it.
Hook up to another truck that can pull you.
Well, around here, you know, it's pretty mountainy where I live, and you know, a lot of loggers and stuff like that. So when it gets real muddy, which is going to be here, you know, probably in a month or so, what they do is they chain up a bulldozer to the front of it and a bulldozer to the back of it, and they pull you in. You get loaded. They turn you around. And they pull you out, and it's like, gee whiz, that's crazy. Okay, that's crazy.
I've worked in the bush before. I know all of that.
Have you?
In BC, yep.
I mean, you have 4 kids.
I've worked in the bush a lot.
You wish.
I've lived at camp before.
The bush.
The bush. The bills.
The beaver. You know, I missed that game. I need to play that game again. I haven't played that game for a few days now.
No biggie.
Timber Boring. Love that game. Love that game.
Yeah. It's timber boring for sure.
Dude, they just had an update too. They just put wooden logs up. They just put all this stuff into it, and I haven't even played it yet.
Wow.
I know.
Slacking.
Slacking.
Could have been playing it all day yesterday, but
I
no.
could have, but my wife said no because it's her day, and then I had to go hunting because that's more important.
Yep. Did you get anything? See anything?
Oh
Nope.
hell no, I didn't even see nothing. I saw a
Everything's
chipmunk.
scared off already.
No, probably. I mean, I said Tin Man. They're like, oh no, Tin Man, run away. That's what they did, 100%. And they sound just like that too, you know. You ever heard a deer talk? That's what they sound like. Oh no.
Sure, it's not that girly voice.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm jumping on your favorite boat now.
Oh, the Ocean Runner?
Yep.
Good. See if you can change the name or whatever the hell Isaboo was talking about. Just, honestly, I don't...
Maintenance. Yeah. Color, I can do the hull, do the roof.
Okay, what about the name?
Lighting up, changing the color of my boat a little bit.
Black and blue. That's my company color, black and blue. Because when in doubt,
I like gray.
if you don't...
I like my gray.
Oh, right there. Has a beautiful picture, right? Oh, here, let's hide the cursor here. There we go. And tink. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Yep, I can change the name just fine.
Well, then I wonder what the hell he was talking about.
I can change it. Not a tuna.
Out of tuna? Is that what you named it?
Not a tuna.
Oh, not a tuna. I mean, out of tuna would have been funny because you're out of tuna.
I'm gonna change it to the word not, like the not's guilty.
Ah.
Instead of N-O-T.
K-N-O-T. And do the trucker's hitch. Have you ever heard the song What Does the Fox Say? Right?
Nope, I don't want it.
Good, don't. What you need to watch is the same people that sing that song. You need to see the song that is Stonehenge. You won't regret it. I promise.
Alright.
Of course, later when I'm not on Discord with you and stuff like that, because I don't want to hear it. But it's a great song. I promise.
Why don't you want to hear it?
Because I've heard it before.
Well, you said you liked it, so why not play it again?
Oh, I can. I'm doing YouTube right now, and I don't want to get, copyright strike. Yeah.
Or you can play it for me later, okay?
No, you can play it for yourself later.
Let's not say we did.
Look at that. Virginia, I know you're watching this right here. This is what we're talking about this game right here. Don't mind the color of the water, because for some reason it's terrible.
You like playing in an oil spill?
I like playing in the oil spill. But absolutely just gorgeous. The sun, and, the beautiful sun, the sun, Mr. Golden Sun. Please shine down on Tin Man, because he's a little waterlogged at the moment.
Yeah. We could use some sunshine, but winter's here now.
Oh, it's going to start snowing up there, eh?
No, just cold.
Does this
Maybe
snow
some
where you're at?
Arcticals. Very little.
Oh, yeah, because you're so close to the coast there?
Yeah. So high humidity that it just melts before it even hits the ground.
That's pretty much like us here. If it snows, I mean, if it does, it melts by noon, if not earlier.
Yep. pretty much here. Worst we got to worry about is overnight with all the moisture, it freezing and causing black ice.
Black ice. That's a fun gig.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
can't see it, and all of a sudden you start to slide out.
Oh, trust me, you don't have to tell me what black ice is. As I miss that. Reverse! You know, sliding in a
This
car.
thing's such a pig.
No, this boat is a pig. But
This is.
sliding in a car is one thing, but when you get a whole truck and trailer sliding, semi trailer, okay,
Yeah. A
fully
lot
loaded
more weight.
at
Trailer
80,000.
pushing your ass end of your truck around.
Oh yeah, that is when you stick your head
pucker up.
between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye. Hey.
Hang on, because you're along for the ride.
Oh yeah, and you just hope to God and everything else that's holy that you make it through.
And nobody dies.
Yeah, we were up at the May terminal there when I drove cross country, and the mountains here. There's really, like, in the state of Oregon, there's two major mountain ranges you have to worry about, and it's right on the border of California and Oregon. We call it the Siskiyou or Siskiyous.
Yeah, I
And
think I've heard of it.
you go from, I think it's like 500 feet to over 4,000 or something like that. And so, I mean, it's basically just straight up, right? Well, when it does snow there, I mean, it snows, right? And this guy, he was new, and he was driving down the grade. And when you're going from south to north, or, well, when you're going north, it's not bad because it's basically straight, the whole way. But when you're going south on the north side of it, it is basically switchbacks all the way up the grade. And so when you're coming down, you have to worry about your trailer staying behind your truck.
Uh-huh.
Well, I was talking to this feller, and this new guy goes, "Oh yeah, we made it down the Siskiyous with no problem whatsoever." And the trainer guy looks at me and he goes, "Oh yeah, we made it just fine." And I said, why did you say it like that? And he goes, "'Cause every time I looked in the mirror, both mirrors, every corner, the trailer was sliding back and forth, and he didn't notice it was happening." I'm like, "What?" Fuck that.
Yeah, sometimes you're better off to keep your foot into it, try and keep it coming, keep it just falling behind you.
Yeah, he said that, and I'm like, this right here is the reason I could not train. Because I hate when other people drive, I have to drive.
If
I
you
just-
see something that's dangerous, you'd be like, I want to be behind the wheel. I want to
Like
be in control of my own fate.
Yeah, if it's snowing, I drive. Yeah. And then the other mountain range we have to worry about is just outside of Pendleton, Oregon. So eastern Oregon. And this is basically the foothills of the Rocky Mountains, essentially.
Yeah.
And it's called Cabbage Hill. Then you have Mount Emily in the Blue Mountains. And again, you go from about 500 to 4,000 to 6,000, somewhere in that range. Just straight up.
Yeah, it's quite the elevation.
Yeah. I crawled up that mountain one time. We had freezing rain, like all night. And they had change required at the bottom of the hill, and we got out, and yeah, there was like 2 inches of ice all the way up the grade. I'm like, that's pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie.
And of course, nobody thinks about throwing gravel down while it's still wet so that when it freezes, it sticks to the ground to give some traction.
Well, sadly, that's what they were doing. They were throwing it out, but still change required no matter what.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for semis for sure.
But you don't have to worry about the semis really, because we are chained up and everything else. What you have to worry about is like a car going up in front of you, spinning out and stopping in front of you. Because
And
then
you don't have the time to stop.
then you're in a situation, like especially going uphill, because you don't want to stop because you don't know if you can get going again.
Yeah, because you'll be sliding all the way back down the hill.
Yeah, so you have to keep going, but then again, you have to, like, oh shit, move. Yeah. It's not fun. Like, what people don't understand is that, a lot of times the truck drivers decide if they kill you or not. Like, do I hit you, or do I do evasive maneuvers to put more people at risk? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's scary. And plus, everybody watching Netflix, YouTube, texting, whoever knows what else on the phone. It's a
Super
scary
truckers.
situation. Oh, yeah. Like a lot of people, they drive with flip-flops on or sandals or stuff like that. I can't do it. I won't do it. I have to wear shoes of some sort. Boots, tennis shoes, something.
I want traction on the pedal.
That's right.
If I have to jump out, I want to be able to jump out and not have to worry about running away barefoot,
That's right.
flip flops and shorts.
That's
Not on
right.
a Sunday cruise.
Sunday cruise. Well, I think what I'm going to do, because we're at 26 minutes already, I think what we're going to do is we're going to end this episode at number 40, because it does take a long time to get this boat picked up all 80 pots.
Especially when you start getting full.
Oh, yeah. We're at 52,000 pounds at line 37. And
You're
we used to do
almost
40.
halfway.
We used to do 40 miles an hour. Now we're doing 9. So it's like, okay. But this boat is absolutely fantastic when it's loaded.
Yeah,
it
it
takes
handles
forever to
that
get
nice.
loaded, or like speed up. But other than that, we're doing 3 lines, or 3 fish a line. So it's not bad. Not bad. Well, like I said, we'll
Right on.
probably end it here at 40, and then tomorrow's episode, or Wednesday's episode, will be the continuation and ending of this series, or not the series, of this trip.
This trip.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant, man.
Hurry.
And back in the day when I did this, I used to, no joke, I used to time lapse it, right? Tin Man, you remember.
Yeah.
Because it took so long, I used to time lapse everything. The trawling, this, everything,
For
crabbing
sure.
especially. I used to time lapse it because it just took so long. But
You don't
Now-
like the grind.
now that I got the old man with me, I have other stuff to talk about. So definitely
And
big
he's
thanks.
keeping them down to 20 minutes.
We'll definitely try to. We're at 30 minutes at the moment, but definitely try to keep it as short as possible.
Encore.
No. I mean, next episode's going to be probably even longer because we're going 20 miles an hour. Slower. Come on.
For the other 40.
For the other 40. What, 55,000 pounds. So we're doing pretty good. I mean, averaging, I'd say, about,
18 to 21, 2200 probably.
yeah, somewhere in there. Probably about 1,500 a line or so. So it's not
Yeah,
bad
that's
to
not bad.
tow. Not bad to tow.
It's a good average.
Yeah, it's definitely a good average. Here, let's see what the next line's at. 16 hours.
Oh yeah, you got lots of time. Timed just right. Taught you well.
You didn't teach me shit. I taught you.
Oh,
I taught you.
I taught. I'm older than you. I taught you a thing or two.
Sure.
You can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Nope. Not at all. Not at all. But anyway, guys, there's line 40 for you. At the end of when they get the 3 tuna in there, that's when we're going to be calling it. Hopefully we can hit 59.5. That's what I'm hoping for. We're at 57,381. So what, 2,200 pounds? That'd be a nice line. Let's see, one more. And getting it on board. 1,700 pounds. So we're at 59,108 pounds. So that's not bad at all. But like I said, thank you everybody for liking, commenting, subscribing. It does truly mean a lot. Tin Man, of course, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And as
Have
always,
a great day.
there we go, and y'all take care.